A shiny cowbird slips through the narrow entrance while the builders are away. In the chamber, it leaves one egg among the Hornero clutch. The stranger is larger. The female returns and studies the clutch in the low light. Rufous Horneros can recognize many foreign eggs by size. She grips the intruder around its widest point, carries it through the curved tunnel, and drops it from the nest. The first threat is gone. The nest itself is an act of impossible scale. Each parent weighs only a few ounces.
Together they raise a mud structure of more than 9 pounds.
There is no single heroic lift, only hundreds of journeys. Carry, press, turn, return. Wet earth becomes a floor. The floor becomes a dome. The entrance bends to one side, then turns behind an inner wall, so nothing outside can look directly into the incubation chamber. Under the spring sun, the mud hardens. The parents exchange places over the eggs while the other searches the grass for insects. For roughly 2 weeks, the world narrows to warmth, darkness, and the rhythm of returning feet. Then a crack crosses one shell. The shell opens, and a blind, almost naked body collapses onto the lining beside her siblings. She is the smallest in the chamber. The faint gap over her right eye is barely visible, but it will remain her mark. When a parent enters, every mouth rises. Both adults repeat the journey. Each delivery becomes bone, muscle, and feathers. But growth has attracted an enemy small enough to live inside the fortress. After sunset, flattened insects emerge from cracks in the old lining. Blood-feeding bugs move across the chamber and probe the thin skin beneath sparse feathers. One feeding leaves almost nothing to see. Repeated feedings steal strength meant for growing wings. Her parents cannot remove every insect. They answer with more food and shared labor. A beetle arrives, then another. The chick swallows. Her eyes remain open. The parasites refuse to leave. But she refuses to stop growing. Pin feathers open into rufous brown plumage. The pale break above her right eye becomes clear. Beyond the entrance lies an open world of fence posts, pasture, scattered trees, and sky. A house sparrow drives into the doorway. Mud nests are valuable, and the intruder blocks the only exit. Both adult Horneros attack. Their calls overlap. Wings snap through the narrow space around the dome. The sparrow retreats. The family keeps the nest. But the struggle exposes its weakness. A fortress with one door can also become a trap. And from a distant perch, a larger bird has seen where that door is. The southern caracara crosses the pasture without sound. It lands above the dome. Its hooked bill enters the side opening. The passage turns. The bill strikes clay instead of flesh. The curved wall works. The predator tries again from a lower angle. Both parents dive past the caracara's face. One parent strikes close to its eye. The predator snaps back. For a second, the doorway is empty. The chick moves. She crosses the chamber. She enters the curved tunnel. Sunlight fills her vision. She levels, misses the first branch, and drives toward the shadow of a low tree. The caracara closes the distance. An adult Hornero cuts across its path. One instant is enough. The young bird reaches the branches and disappears into leaves. For the first time, No wall stands between her and the world. Fledging is not independence. For months, she may remain in the family territory, following the adults to damp ground and learning which shadows silence the pasture. Each landing becomes cleaner. Each search becomes faster. The bird once trapped behind a wall begins to read a landscape without one. Seasons change, and the pale-browed juvenile becomes an adult. She forms a pair. Their voices meet in a rapid duet, two birds defending one territory. When moisture returns to the soil, she lifts a pellet of mud in her bill. Carry, press, turn, return. Her partner brings another. A base rises. Walls curve inward. The doorway takes shape on one side, and behind it, she builds the same blind turn that once stopped a predator's bill. The wall is no longer simply the thing that saved her. It is the thing she now gives forward. The Rufous Hornero does not escape danger by becoming powerful. It survives by changing the shape of the battlefield. One life begins behind a curved wall. Another raises that wall from mud. And long after the builders leave, the earth they lifted into the sky continues to shelter wings.